This will be league round number 3. First. And yeah, it's a pretty good hand. Oh no, not again. Oh, I just got so lucky earlier to beat this deck 2-0. It's a bad matchup. And now here it is again. Oh, what an absolute beating. How am I going to get out of this? Do I hit the Lion's Eye Diamond and then hope for Cabal Therapy? Or do I take the Burning Wish or the Balancing Act? I guess the Balancing Act would be more menacing just because it's cheaper. Burning Wish basically just gets Balancing Act. Yeah, this is really difficult. Oh, I do not know what to do. Because, I mean, yeah, maybe I'll hit Therapy, but maybe I'll just hit Duress. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to take the Diamond. We'll see if I regret it. Silent Temple. Okay. And let's see. If I play the Worm, they're going to put in at least an Archaeological Dig, and then on their turn, they can Impulse into yet another land. That'll give them 6 mana. Makes me feel like the Worm probably isn't fast enough, and I should go for Wall of Blossoms and try to dig into discard instead. But the Worm is still pretty fast. I mean, even if they do fire something off before the Worm gets them, there's a pretty good chance that they have to do it in a less than ideal situation where they perhaps leave cards in my hand or don't have a Worm token follow up. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Worm. It's a hard matchup, and I've got to take chances if I'm gonna win. Okay, good. They only had the dig. Gotta watch out for that abeyance. It's not super useful, but I just need to make sure I don't literally forget about it. Burning Wish. The Wish toolboxes for that kind of deck are generally pretty sparse. Oh, come on. They drew the thing I just made them discard. That's not super cool, but whatever. Alright, well, just reset the board. Sack all my permanents, discard all my cards, yep. Alright, and then it's just top deck mode. Come on, land. I mean, I guess it did make them... I guess it did make them, you know, do that without being able to quite kill me, so... Got something out of it. I'm gonna get run over by a Worm if I don't start picking up lands, though. Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, they're drawing super well this game. First I take their diamond, then they draw a diamond immediately. Then right after their wiping of the board in the hands, they get land, quiet speculation for triple deep analysis, and meanwhile I've literally nothing. So I'm probably gonna have to win this 2-1 if I get it at all. This is looking just really, really bad right now. Yeah, they keep hitting land. I'm on my 5th non-land. least they, aren't like quite getting aggressive yet. Another quiet speculation after another deep analysis. The second quiet speculation I don't think does much. Yeah, it's another miss. Okay, here comes a worm. This is really not looking good. They can make another worm next turn. Alright, that's the 7th spell in a row. Maybe they'll be conservative and just, I don't know, flashback deep analysis or whatever instead. Nope. They know better than that. And the 8th spell. Alright. Man, I can't believe I'm playing against this deck twice in a row. My luck was great last round. I mean, if I go 1-1 against it, that's probably fine. Okay, time to sideboard. I do have some good stuff. Get rid of that slow, clunky nonsense over there. Put in Crypt and Wretch. Take out Current Nightmare. That doesn't really serve a purpose here. Put in Tempting Worm. And a Naturalize to try and catch artifacts that they attempt to keep safe in play. And this is what I boarded, like, you know, literally just now when I played, but I've got a little bit of time to reconsider. So if I were to bring one more card in, it would be Naturalize. And the card I could cut, I don't know. Like, I need the Shredder. Yeah, I need to be able to just kill a worm and then chump block a worm if I have to. I could potentially get rid of the Vigilante for another Naturalize. No, I think I'd rather have the Vigilante and just one Naturalize, because Naturalize could easily just be a full dead draw from the start of the mat game to the end of the game. And with this configuration, I at least can't draw 2 of it. Genesis is a bit iffy, but I think I want to keep that as well. Alright, yeah, I'll just submit. Getting some serious lag here, which I really don't care much for. Okay, it looks like we're fine. Well, good hand. Okay, I'm taking the impulse. That was Ancient Spring. Let's get this stuff up. Ooh, Tempting Worm. Kind of annoying that they have Chain of Vapor. And then if I play Tempting Worm, they can immediately play Prize Speculation and Flashback Deep Analysis, which is not super cool. I could just play land and end the turn, but I think I think I'm just going to play the Withered Wretch, putting out a Landwar Waste so I can have enough green at my disposal if I draw a card that needs it. I'm not sure what the point of Chain of Vapor is here. I don't really have any hate creatures, really. I mean, I guess if I had Mesmeric Fiend, it would be really good against that, but but I only have one. I don't know. Okay, they're just doing it on their main. When's that diamond? Okay. They could put in some pretty good stuff. Still, I'm going to play the Wretch and end the turn. Not so sure about the timing of that chain, but I don't know, maybe they have something I don't know about. Alright, let's see what they do. Probably trying to figure out how to get some quiet speculation value. Maybe they'll just go for... Oh, no, they're not going for anything. Okay. Keep drawing land. Alright. Well, either feast or famine with those land draws, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the worm now. Gotta do something. Benefited them very little. And of course, if they draw, like, you know, Burning Wish or a Balancing Act, that's super, super bad. I need to kill them fast. Okay, so here's the quiet speculation. We're going to do our little back and forth here. It's kind of annoying because if they flashback a deep analysis and I don't target a creature next turn, then the damage isn't going to line up quite right. Anyway, I responded to that by offing the other deep analysis. So it's basically 4 mana, draw 2 cards, pay 3 life. I mean, I guess technically they tied away mana also, but not exactly a major sacrifice. Right, they hit another land, which is great because they just don't need lands at this stage. Let's see. We'll attack. Now, do I play survival or not? I think the answer is that I just don't. Then I wait to draw a creature. If I draw a creature, I play the survival. Discard the creature, and I guess depending on the context, I don't know, probably get either Tempting Worm or Hypnotic Spectre. What I gain from playing survival now is the potential for getting Deranged Hermit, going wide. That would be the move if they immediately make a worm. No, I'm just gonna go for it, I think. Well, actually, no, that didn't make sense. That would only be the better play if they made multiple worms, which they very well could. Like if I put them on the back foot and what they've got is like two Roar the Worm or whatever, or Quiet Speculation and just a bunch of mana, then that could very well be what they do. I don't know. It's a hard decision, but I think this was right. Gotta see what they do here. They're definitely feeling the pressure. Really wish I just had another creature so I could put them on dead next turn. But that is just something I'll have to deal with. Yeah, as ineffective as that Chain of Vapor was, I mean, it did gain them 2 life at least, so definitely got their value in the end. Okay, let's see what happens. It's going to be some sort of less than ideal version of going off, I think. Oh, it seems fairly ideal. I don't know. I'm gonna have to be careful here to make sure I don't mess up some sort of timing opportunity. I think it's just gonna be a full reset and then we'll be in top deck mode. And it's too bad I already drew so many lands because that's that many lands that I can't draw afterward. Okay. What is that? Creature 1/1 Tempest. Sack it, reveal cards from top of your library until you reveal a white card. Put that card in your hand and exile the other cards. That card is sweet. It's a great card. Anyway, I'm gonna hit this recoup. And I don't know what weird shenanigans they might have. I'm gonna hit that. I don't know, maybe they have like a reanimate in their sideboard. And then the last bit, I don't know, it really doesn't matter. Maybe they're playing some weird Terravor version. I'll just take out a land. And yeah, that's it. Let's get rid of everything. Sack all the permanents, discard all the cards. Birds of Paradise is not, I mean, it's almost as good as a land. It looks like they hit theirs. Happy to have a land even if it's not the one I hoped for. They got another land. Come on. It's a major miss there. Miss again in a pretty awful way. Probably gonna end up casting and attacking if I even get lucky enough to cast it. Yeah, these balance resets are not going my way this round. Impulse is really, really not what I wanted to see. Wither Wretch is at least okay if I get to cast it. What do we have here? Burning Wish, no Quiet Speculation. My Wretch is going to be a little slow for it. Just double Roar and that's it. Another miss. Don't really care much for these draws, but do what I can, I suppose. They're making a worm. They're going to put me on the back foot a little. It's another complete miss. Guess they can't make another worm immediately. There we go. All right, there is hope. All the roots. Bird. Done. Oh, that's interesting. Do I want to use that duress? I'm going to have to block with something. I want to get rid of the other roar of the worm. But I think I also need to get... I think I also need to duress them. Chain of Vapor. Balancing Act. Other roar of the worm. Oh, man. Do I want to get rid of that Balancing Act? Like they get off 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they could off one of my creatures, chain the... No, they aren't going to be able to discard anything, but they do have... I don't know. I feel like I have to get rid of the Balancing Act, because they'll off my lands, and then I'm just... Like, I need the mana to come back from this. Yeah, I'll take the Balancing Act. Okay. At this point, I can't fully stop them from playing Aurora next turn. They can hard cast one. It'll cost them a lot, but they can do it. That kind of seems like the way to go anyway. Yeah, I hope I'm not messing up here. I'm going to play the Withered Wretch. Get rid of the Roar. And that's it. I mean, if they want to chain something, I can bounce their worm token. Costing me a land is really not good, but I mean, I'll do it to get rid of a 6/6. Then they could sack their own land to bounce one of my creatures, which would be okay. Inconvenient, but ultimately fine, I think. And I believe the land would have to be the swamp. Am I gonna sack another land? Yeah, looks like it. I'm gonna bounce my bird. Okay. Then they're gonna go all in on casting Roar of the Worm. Unless they draw something really great. It's been a super complicated game. Oh, nothing to do on this turn. Just watch and see. Yeah, if they want to make 7 mana, it's going to cost them everything. Okay, now it'll cost them almost everything. Land, come on. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, that's actually a big problem because now they're 1 mana away from flashing back the Roar. But I mean, I need Birds of Paradise. I need to play Birds of Paradise and block with a Wither Wretch and hope that they can't flash back the Roar very soon. Or I'll try, I guess I could remove the Roar, block the Worm, and then the next turn maybe if I hit a land I can wall into Bird and then throw the wall in the way, and the next turn like wall into other wall. This is really difficult. I mean, they're so close to flashing it back again. That's what, 1 mana, and that's 2. I think I have to do this. I think I have to get rid of the Roar, and then just get ready to chump block. Not what I wanted. I mean, that might prove to be the wrong thing, but like here they are, 2 turns down the line. Not the next turn, but still really close. Like they would be flashing back the Roar right now. Oh no, Balancing Act. Choose a permanent you control, then they attack and it dies, and then I discard my whole hand. Yep, that's it. Balancing Act, yeah. That was not what I wanted to see. It just didn't go my way. But yeah, really really fascinating play that round.